How good is Mage Chloe? How cool is she? Is she better than all of the mages in the game, or is she the best girl in the entire game? In today's episode of Build Videos, we're going to be taking a deep dive into the world of Chloe economics, where we learn all the ins and outs and the tricks of the trade of Chloe and her cool new books. So where is she at right now? This is chapter 11. Where is she at? So she has L Surge and she has L Fire. She has both of the Spanish weapons. Now, if she were to attack a boy right now, if she doesn't double, she does decent damage. Her speed is good. She's at 17 speed on Sage, which isn't known for its speed. And if she attacks an armor, of course she'll kill it with either of these weapons. Now, once she gets her speed up, because she does still have good speed growth and she has good magic growth in this class, she should be pretty good. I don't know if this should be Pandreo levels of good, but at the very least, we'll see how far she can go. I might as well run Pandreo and like 1-to-1 compare them to see like what the stats look like. Now, obviously, she's gonna have less build than him, 6 builds, so it's not even close to the level build you're used to on Pandreo. But we'll see how it turns out. It's pretty cool. It's pretty neat. You'll like it. You'll love it. You'll want to see it. It's finally come down to this. A real Chloe test. Now, we cannot get the gentility damage on Erica's Paralog, but imagine she is plus 6 damage here. Now, I have been messing around with making her an avoid tank for no reason, just really for fun, on L Surge. The idea is she stacks speed on Lyn and tries to get her avoid up. And generally, she can deal enough damage to usually kill things on L Surge. Now on Bolg, she doesn't have the avoid engraving. So if we do something like this,
here goes.
I'm gonna give her a little bit of help here just so she one rounds. I'll instruct all. It's very, very tricky. And then you could give her a chain guard to be safe, because I'm gonna be having her tank. She has like 20% hit rates incoming, so we'll have her do that.
I am prepared.
Then we'll just have her do that. Doesn't really matter. We'll move these out of the way. We don't really care about the combat up here. I just want to show the results. So she can use Bulg. Now obviously on Lyn, she's going to be way faster than she needs to be. And generally with L Surge or L Fire, she will be doubling things. And as she levels up, she does get speed and magic. Like a decent amount of speed and a decent amount of magic. Are there better things that can do this? Pandreo can use Bolg for less speed cost because he has the higher build.
I'm sorry.
But she does have... What does she have? I don't even really know what she has over him. I feel like their speed is similar. Maybe her magic is slightly higher? I don't think it is. I feel like they're probably similar. Here, let's do this. I have Veilbot open on the other screen. So let's say at Veil, E, Chloe, 10/20 Sage, fixed, versus... Pandreo. Now he's level 15, so we would just put 1/15 Sage fixed. I think that'll do it. Alright, equal magic. Chloe has more strength, Pandreo equal speed, equal magic. He just has plus build, and she has more defense, he has more res. So basically Pandreo is just better at this. Equal HP, equal magic, equal speed. So at equal speed, he just has 4 more build. And at equal magic, there's no real advantage. Now, if you run like a Sage Anna, you'll have similar speed. I think like the same speed, less build, but at least you have more magic. So this build is basically just a little bit worse than a Pandreo Sage, which isn't bad because she's still like 1 rounds. Now, is this better than other builds Chloe can do? I don't think so. I think Griffin Knight and Mage Knight are her best builds, and the fact that she has early access to sword power, similar to other units, and that her startup costs are, you know, on the lower side. But Levin Sword Griffin, Levin Sword Mage Knight, definitely much better options for her. As far as the avoid tank thing goes, she can kind of avoid tank here. Now, obviously Pandreo would do it better because he has less speed. Now, the speed thing, or the build thing, doesn't matter if you're using L Surge. So arguably, if you ran this build on Anna, who has higher magic stat, she could probably 1 round by herself without any help, which would be pretty cool actually. But Pandreo has a better avoid passive for avoid tanking, so I would say this is like an A tier build. It's definitely viable, like, or not even just viable. Like, it's definitely good in one rounds most things. And then as for like the speed fixing, let's see, if I take Lynn off of her, does she double here? So Lynn is +5 more. So she would be 26 speed. So she'd barely be not doubling some of these, which isn't bad because I'm on chapter 18, so I just did chapter 17. This is a post chapter 16 paralog, so these enemies are a little bit about as hard as chapter 18 enemies, maybe a little bit high, like higher stats. So she would double these with L Surge, but not with Bolg without Lynn. If you put her on something like Byleth, that would fix her speed enough. Now, do I recommend running this? Not really. It's kind of weird. It's not bad, but like I said, Pandreo just does it better. Now, if you don't like to use Pandreo or you don't want to use Pandreo, it's a decent Sage option. It's a fast Sage. You know, 24 speed at, what is she, like level... Is she really level 37 this early? I guess she kind of power levels herself, but that's true of her on Griffin too, because she has the staff access. So her on like Sword Griffin, she tends to power level herself because she can kill things and then heal. So it's like you get the best of both worlds, really. But yeah, overall, it's a fun build. I don't really recommend it. I did want to see if I could make a use case for L Surge. I think if you want to make this build be a thing, you're going to want it on Anna for the higher magic stat. Now, you could try to run it on Citrine, and if you ran Lynn on it, you would get extra speed, but Anna gets more speed than Citrine over time. So if you want to squeeze out extra avoid for avoid tanking, Anna would be better at this than Citrine, and Anna eventually gets like the same magic stat as Citrine as they both hit level 40. So if you want to run an L Surge +3 to 4 Lucina engraving on Anna with speed +5 Lynn, you could make an avoid tank that way. Now, it's gonna cost you the use of Lynn, but it would be a fun L Surge build. I don't know that it's the best thing ever. It's just a way to make L Surge viable. That was the idea, mostly because it looks cool, and then also everyone's like color coordinated. So when she's on L Surge, her book matches her outfit and everything. It's not the most practical thing, but it's fun, and it's something you can try, and it's definitely not bad either. Like, she can pretty much one-round things with Bolg, so it's not bad. Oh, and then as you speed take, you stack more speed, which helps you avoid better, so once she gets 5 kills, she's +20 more avoid.
Simple enough.
So she can hit like 130 avoid pretty easily. So you can see she got a kill. Now she's 113 avoid, so if I like dance her, where's my dancer? Oh, he's all the way over here.
The stage is mine.
But if I dance her, get another kill, and player phase, you would get, you know, the speed taking. But Pandreo would definitely do this better on Bolg. On L Surge, Anna would do it better than both of them because she has higher magic than both of them. And the L Surge does not weigh her down, and it doesn't weigh down Chloe either. So pretty fun build. I kind of recommend it if you just want to try something different. But that's it for this one. Thank you for checking this out. Definitely like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.